Most men think they know women until reality hits them hard. You think you figured it out, the texts, the smiles, the subtle hints. But the truth is, most men are playing a game they don't even know the rules of. Today, we're diving deep into 15 psychological facts about women that most guys have no clue about. Facts that reveal their true intentions, hidden beneath the surface. If you want to stop guessing, stop being confused, and start understanding the subtle art of female psychology through the lens of Stoic wisdom, stay until the very end. Because once you see these patterns, you can't unsee them. And once you understand them, you'll move through life with power, not confusion. Let's get into it. 1. She tests you without you realizing it. Most men walk into interactions thinking it's all smooth sailing until they fail tests they didn't even know were happening. Women constantly throw out subtle challenges to gauge your confidence, your self-respect, and your emotional stability. It could be a teasing comment, a delayed reply, or a sudden shift in tone. How you react says everything. Here's the hard truth. It's not about what you say, it's about how unshaken you remain. A Stoic man doesn't crumble under pressure. He doesn't beg for approval or overreact to petty tests. Like Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Stay calm, stay grounded. When you recognize these tests and respond with quiet strength instead of emotional outbursts, you become the rare man she respects and secretly craves. Remember, she's not trying to destroy you. She's looking for proof that you're strong enough to lead yourself. 2. Women choose comfort over looks. Here's a brutal reality. A woman will almost always choose emotional comfort over physical attraction. You could look like a Greek god, but if you make her feel anxious, judged, or unsafe, you're done. Comfort builds trust, and trust? That's the real gateway to connection. Looks might catch her eye for a moment, but emotional security locks her attention for the long haul. A Stoic man understands this deeply. He isn't swayed by surface-level validation. He focuses on cultivating inner strength, patience, and presence. Epictetus said it best. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When she feels relaxed around you, free to be herself without fear, you've already won half the battle. Work on being the calm in her storm, the steady energy she instinctively gravitates toward. That's how you build something real and powerful. 3. She mirrors your energy. Here's something subtle but powerful. Women mirror the emotional energy you bring into any interaction without even realizing it. If you approach her with calm confidence, she'll naturally feel more relaxed and open. But if you come across as anxious or desperate, she'll pick up on that instantly and mirror it back with hesitation or discomfort. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." In the same way, your emotional state colors the energy of the interaction. Stoicism teaches us that controlling our inner world is the key to mastering the outer one. If you show up steady, centered, and focused, she'll feel that stability, and it makes all the difference. Remember, the energy you project is the energy you receive. Stay grounded and watch how she responds without even realizing why. 4. Attention is currency. Here's a reality check for you. Your attention is more valuable than your money. Think about it. How often do you find yourself chasing after things or people that demand your focus, but give you little in return? Women are no different. When you give her your undivided attention, it shows that you value her. But don't be fooled. Your attention should never be freely given to anyone who doesn't earn it. Stoicism teaches us the value of focus. The things you choose to focus on shape your life. If you want to attract the right people, make sure you're giving your attention to what truly matters. Stay discerning, stay deliberate, and understand that your time and energy are limited resources. Women appreciate a man who doesn't throw his attention around carelessly. When you give it wisely, it speaks volumes about your self-discipline and respect for yourself and for her. 5. Words are secondary. Let's get something straight. Women listen to your actions, not your words. You can tell her all day long how much you care, but if your actions don't back it up, she won't believe you. This isn't about being a smooth talker. It's about proving your intentions through consistency and behavior. Stoicism teaches us to act with integrity, and that's exactly what women notice. You can say whatever you want, but your true character will always shine through in how you treat others and handle situations. Your words might impress her for a moment, but your actions will create a lasting impact. Show up for her, show up for yourself, and let your actions tell the story. This is where real connection happens, not in empty promises, but in the real-life demonstration of who you are. 6. Uncertainty drives attraction. Here's a hard truth: being too available kills attraction. When you're always there, always texting back instantly, always ready to drop everything for her, you erase the mystery that fuels desire. Women are drawn to the unknown. It's wired into their psychology. When uncertainty is natural, not forced, it triggers curiosity and emotional investment. Stoicism teaches us to avoid being ruled by the need for external validation. When you prioritize your mission, your growth, and your life purpose, you naturally create healthy uncertainty. She'll start wondering about you, thinking about you, investing emotionally, because you're not desperately seeking her attention. You're living your life. That's where true attraction grows. 7. They feel first, think later. In the heat of the moment, women feel before they think. Emotional responses come first. Logic comes second. That's not a flaw, it's biology. During emotionally charged situations, don't waste time arguing with logic. It won't land. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to stay calm, centered, and grounded. Your ability to remain composed while emotions swirl around you will set you apart. When you react emotionally to her emotions, you lose. When you stay steady, you become the anchor she subconsciously respects and trusts. Influence is not about overpowering emotions. It's about standing firm while they pass. Hold up, I've already dropped some heavy truths about women, right? But I want to hear what you think about this so far. Out of the 7 psychological facts we've gone through, which one hit home the hardest? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Just hit me with a "confidence is key" if you agree with the idea that your energy and emotional control make the biggest impact. Let's get a conversation going. No judgment, just real talk. 8. Subtle rejection is a test. Sometimes when a woman pulls back a little, it's not true rejection. It's a subconscious test. She's watching how you handle distance, discomfort, and uncertainty. If you chase or panic, you fail. But if you stay calm, unbothered, and self-assured, you pass without even trying. Stoicism teaches us that external events don't disturb us. Only our interpretation of them does. When she pulls back, don't react emotionally. Hold your ground. True strength is revealed not in easy moments, but when things feel unstable. Master your emotions, and you'll master the situation. 9. Status triggers instinct. Whether they admit it or not, women are biologically wired to pick up on status cues. It's an ancient survival instinct. Status often meant security and better resources. But don't confuse status with showing off. True status is subtle. It's how you carry yourself, how others respond to you, and how grounded you are. As Marcus Aurelius taught, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. You don't need to flaunt your achievements. When you embody real strength, leadership, and self-respect, she'll notice without you saying a word. 10. She notices small changes. Women are incredibly sensitive to subtle shifts. You might think you're hiding stress or irritation, but she'll pick up on it, often before you even know you're showing it. This isn't about paranoia, it's instinct. In ancient times, being attuned to small changes in behavior meant survival. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Control your inner world first. When you stay calm and centered, the shifts she notices will only strengthen her trust and attraction towards you. 11th, validation turns them off. Seeking constant validation is like spraying yourself with repellent. It's one of the fastest ways to lower your perceived value. Women are drawn to men who are self-assured, not those desperately fishing for approval. As Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. You don't need their constant approval, you need your own. When you radiate quiet confidence, you naturally command respect without chasing it. 12th, she equates leadership with security. Indecision is weakness in her eyes. Women instinctively associate strong leadership with emotional and physical security. When you take initiative, whether it's choosing a place to eat or making life decisions, you signal that you can be trusted. Leadership isn't about control, it's about clarity and courage. Like Seneca said, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Lead with calm confidence, and you'll unlock a level of trust most men never experience. 13. Emotional presence is greater than material gifts. You can buy her flowers, jewelry, even vacations, but if you're emotionally absent, it means nothing. Women connect through presence, your ability to be fully there mentally and emotionally without distractions. When you truly listen, observe, and respond with authenticity, you give her something money can't buy: security, validation, and intimacy. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Master your presence and you'll leave a deeper mark than any material object ever could. 14. Female jealousy is powerful. Jealousy isn't just drama, it's biology. When a woman notices other women are drawn to you, it triggers an instinct she can't easily control. Suddenly you're pre-selected. Your value spikes in her subconscious because if others want you, you must be worth wanting. This dynamic is a raw, primal instinct. When she sees other women interested in you, her attraction increases without her fully understanding why. It's all about perceived value. If you're desirable to others, it makes you even more desirable to her. The key? Don't chase attention. Let your worth be reflected through the interest of others. 15. She values self-control. More than strength, here's the truth. It's not about how much you can lift or how tough you appear. It's about how you handle stress and pressure. Women are drawn to men who stay calm in chaotic situations, who don't let their emotions take control. Physical strength is impressive, but emotional self-control? That's what truly captivates them. It's about resilience, about handling adversity with poise, and about not letting small things shake you. When you stay composed, no matter what life throws at you, you radiate a sense of security that is far more attractive than any muscle. Self-control is a reflection of inner strength, and that's the kind of power that draws people to you. All right, now let's break this down. You've just unlocked 15 psychological facts about women that can change the entire way you approach them. It's raw, it's real, and it's not about playing some mind games or trying to manipulate anyone. No, it's about understanding the unspoken truths that drive their actions and emotions. Truths that most guys don't even know exist. And once you understand these, you're not just reacting to life like everyone else, you're mastering it. You're in control. Here's the deal. The Stoics knew this from way back. Life doesn't control you unless you let it. The world doesn't decide your fate, you do. That's the foundation of everything. When you understand what makes women tick, you don't just gain insight into their behavior, you gain insight into yourself. Because the truth is, you're not just learning how to deal with women, you're learning how to master your own mind, your own emotions, and your own reactions. And that's true power. Look, we've all been there, right? Chasing validation, seeking approval, trying to meet some unwritten expectations that women might not even care about. You don't need that. You don't need anyone's permission to be yourself, to live life on your terms. And this is what Stoicism teaches us. Control. Control your mind, control your emotions, and the rest will follow. You'll never need to beg for attention again. Now, let's get real for a second. What hit you hardest from those 15 psychological facts? Was it the idea that women test your emotional stability without you even realizing it? Or maybe it was the fact that women value your emotional presence more than any material gift you could give them. Drop a comment below and let me know which one blew your mind. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think the Stoic approach to women is on point? Or did something shock you? Maybe it just confirmed what you've suspected all along. And listen, knowledge is power, right? But here's the catch. It's only power if you do something with it. If you just sit back and let it sit in your head without action, what's the point? You've got the tools now. You know the game. It's time to play it on your terms. So now that you have a deeper understanding of what really drives women, it's time to take it a step further. If you've learned some hard-hitting truths today, there's a whole lot more waiting for you. In my next video, we'll dive into psychological facts about women that most men learn too late. Trust me, this one will blow your mind. Thanks for sticking with me until the end. If you've learned something valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, where we'll break down even more truths about becoming the man you were always meant to be.